Dominick Quartuccio, Design Your Future, 3 Simple Steps to Stop Drifting and Start Living. Are you feeling trapped in a predictable and unfulfilling life? Dominick Quartuccio's book, Design Your Future, 3 Simple Steps to Stop Drifting and Start Living, is here to help you break free from the monotony and awaken your true potential. By diving into the causes of limiting beliefs and how we fall into the trap of predictability, Quartuccio guides readers on a journey of self-discovery and change through 3 transformative steps: awakening, disrupting, and designing. In this summary, you'll learn how to recognize negative patterns in your life, face your fears, and create a new, fulfilling life through mindfulness and commitment.
Escaping predictability. People often find themselves feeling deeply unsatisfied despite their success, as their lives have become overly predictable. This predictability stems from having a stable job, family life, and fulfilling societal expectations. High achievers, in particular, are prone to feeling this dissatisfaction as they are most engaged when facing new challenges. These feelings can be perpetuated by limiting beliefs of what one should do. To break free from the predictability trap, it is essential to embrace change and pursue what truly ignites one's passion. Unsatisfied? It turns out that even successful people can relate to that feeling of frustration and boredom, often without knowing exactly why. This dissatisfaction might be attributed to the high predictability of their lives. With a good job, marriage, kids, and a comfortable routine, many individuals suddenly find their lives swallowed by career and family responsibilities. Their days are filled with repetitive tasks and familiar patterns which leave them on autopilot. This monotony can pose a real threat to those with ambitious personalities, who shine brightest when encountering new challenges and exploring groundbreaking ideas. Instead, they're trapped on a never-ending treadmill, running without achieving any progress. An additional contributing factor is limiting beliefs, which are the should statements we often tell ourselves, such as, "I should have a secure job," or "I should prioritize others' needs over mine." Although these notions might not be harmful, they can prevent genuine happiness if they're only pursued due to societal expectations. Some may even believe that they can fix an undesirable situation by doing more of what's draining them in the hopes that the next promotion or pay raise will bring the happiness they desire. Unfortunately, if the underlying passion is lacking, career advancement is unlikely to provide fulfillment. So, how can one escape this predictable trap? The key lies in embracing change. By pursuing a path that sparks passion, an individual can break free from the confines of a predictable life. And that's what we will explore further in the next section. Overcoming fear and embracing change. Stagnation and predictability often imprison us, as fear and the emotional strain of change can be paralyzing. However, breaking free from this cycle is achievable through 3 key steps: awakening, disrupting, and designing. By practicing mindfulness, challenging negative patterns, and crafting a constructive routine, we can create the life we've always desired. Most people find themselves trapped in a monotonous cycle, unable to make meaningful changes in their lives. This stagnation is often driven by fear of the unknown and of potential difficulty that change might bring. Though it's tempting to stick with the familiar, even if it's unsatisfactory, it's crucial to recognize that remaining in an unhappy situation can be a heavier emotional load than embracing change. To break free from this entrapment, one must follow 3 transformative steps: awakening, disrupting, and designing. Awakening involves developing mindfulness and self-awareness. By observing your behavior and identifying patterns that keep you in this cycle, you can better understand the components of your unhappiness and initiate change. Disrupting requires experimentation and breaking free from negative patterns. Take, for example, a habit of overeating. Attempting to stop this habit temporarily can help you identify any underlying motivations for this behavior, such as stress or other emotional triggers. This insight provides the foundation for healthy change. Lastly, designing focuses on establishing a positive routine. By cultivating a new lifestyle tailored to your dreams and goals, you can gradually eliminate the negative aspects that weighed you down in the past. Through this process of self-discovery and growth, you will find yourself living the life you've always imagined. Ultimately, the keys to overcoming fear and embracing change include self-awareness, challenging destructive habits, and designing a well-balanced, fulfilling life. It's a journey certainly worth taking. After all, the rewards far outweigh the risks when it comes to attaining genuine happiness and personal growth. Embrace your future self. Fear often prevents us from making changes in our lives due to our inability to connect with our future selves. Research by economist Hal Hershfield reveals that when people think about themselves a few years in the future, their brains treat that image as a stranger. To overcome this barrier, we must learn to visualize and connect with our future selves in a more meaningful way. By doing so, we can identify the necessary changes that are less painful than maintaining the status quo, allowing us to take bold steps towards a better life. Many times, fear is the reason that keeps us stuck and stops us from making changes. This isn't because we've made rational calculations about potential outcomes, but rather because we struggle to imagine and empathize with our future selves. By understanding this, we can create strategies to connect with and embrace our future selves, allowing us to take the necessary steps towards positive change. Research by Hal Hershfield at the UCLA School of Management shows that when we think about ourselves in the future, our brains see our future self as a stranger. This disconnection makes it difficult to visualize the consequences of staying in our current situation and can keep us trapped in dead-end jobs or unhealthy relationships. To bridge this gap, visualization can be a powerful tool. For example, one of the author's clients, Chris, was unhappy with his long working hours selling medical appliances but couldn't figure out how to improve his life. The author suggested that Chris visualize himself 3 years down the line, considering his motivation, relationships, and appearance. As Chris got a glimpse of his future self, he realized that making changes now would be significantly less painful than remaining on his current path. This exercise of visualizing our future selves can be a catalyst for change, helping us understand the long-term consequences of our choices and pushing us to take action. By embracing and connecting with our future selves, we can make more informed decisions, ultimately leading to a happier and more fulfilling life. Unlocking life's potential. Meditation has the power to transform your life by interrupting daily autopilot habits and allowing you to examine your true desires. This practice creates a space between your thoughts and reactions, eventually leading to essential life changes. The resulting self-awareness might even inspire you to abandon unfulfilling pursuits in favor of your dreams. Meditation is indispensable for realizing your full potential. While many individuals feel trapped in their current circumstances due to habitual behavior, meditation provides a chance to reassess your priorities. By bridging the gap between external stimuli and your immediate reactions to them, you cultivate the ability to observe thoughts with detachment. As your meditation practice deepens, you gain control over automatic responses that previously dictated your actions. For instance, instead of hurriedly heading to work every morning, you may pause to reconsider whether that job genuinely aligns with your aspirations. Such moments of reflection mark the beginning of transformative personal growth. Persistent dedication to meditation ultimately yields profound insights and essential life shifts. The author's own experience exemplifies this process. While meditating, he realized that he yearned to become an inspirational life coach rather than continue in his corporate career. Initially, his habit-driven response suppressed this dream due to financial concerns. However, after 6 more months of diligent meditation, the same thought resurfaced, and this time, he was no longer held back by fear. Embracing the excitement of pursuing his true calling, the author left his unfulfilling job and embarked on his desired path. The story illustrates the remarkable influence meditation can wield over your life. By carving out time to reflect on your authentic desires, you may unlock latent potential and steer your existence in a more fulfilling direction. Maximize time through mindful choices. Give a purposeful thought to how you spend your leisure time to transform unproductive evenings and weekends into rewarding experiences. Breaking away from habitual behaviors like television, alcohol, or smartphone addiction, helps you regain control over your decisions and fosters more meaningful interactions. Evaluate the quality of relationships you maintain, and prioritize those which positively impact your life. In our pursuit of relaxation after a draining workday, we often fall into a pattern of unwinding with television or a glass of wine, but these choices can prove unproductive. Mindful allocation of our precious evenings and weekends can lead to much more rewarding experiences. Begin by examining your habits and ask yourself if they genuinely improve the quality of your life. Instead of automatically switching on your devices or indulging in a drink, consider alternatives that enrich your well-being. Commit to breaking away from compulsive behaviors by challenging yourself with temporary abstinence, such as avoiding alcohol or Netflix for an extended period. This practice allows you to consciously assess the impact of these habits and make informed decisions about their place in your life. Another vital change to consider is being more selective about your social circle. While modern technology makes it increasingly easy to stay connected, maintain as many relationships as possible is not always the most fulfilling option. Allocate time to people who inspire you, share your values, and have a positive influence on your life. By cutting out social encounters that simply fulfill an obligation, you step away from energy-draining exchanges and focus on what truly matters. Actively choose how you spend your time outside of work, and discover the myriad of rewarding opportunities that await. By taking control of your habits, you foster personal growth, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling lifestyle. Focus on one goal. Chasing numerous ambitions simultaneously can often lead to frustration and a lack of progress. By concentrating on one objective at a time, you can better manage your energy and increase your odds of success. Beginning with achievable goals and reinforcing the experience of setting and accomplishing targets can serve as an essential motivator. Additionally, be clear about why you strive to reach your goals, and ensure the outcomes reflect genuinely inspiring motivations. Too often, we find ourselves struggling to juggle multiple aspirations, trying to learn a new language, stay in shape, and get that next promotion all at once. However, attempting to tackle several goals simultaneously can leave us spreading ourselves too thin, resulting in minimal progress and mounting frustration. Consider a relationship. During the initial stages, spontaneity and going with the flow are usually enough to keep things on track. But sustaining a long-term partnership demands a considerable amount of time, dedication, and work. Thus, focusing on one goal at a time proves to be a more practical strategy for concluding our endeavors successfully. Your mindset plays a significant role in this. Begin with an achievable goal, like committing to arriving home early once a week to spend more quality time with your family. This manageable task increases your likelihood of success and fosters a positive experience of setting and achieving targets. Moreover, it's crucial to identify why you're pursuing these objectives. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, ensure there's a compelling reason to drive your determination. Aiming to fit into a slightly tight pair of jeans may not suffice, but improving your health or amplifying your romantic life can serve as powerful motivators. Above all, remember, by honing in on one goal at a time, cultivating the right mindset, and understanding the significance behind your aspirations, you pave the way for higher success rates and sustainable achievements in your life. Tuning life goals and habits. The feeling of drifting aimlessly through life can often contribute to anxiety. To counter this, utilizing tools like scorecards and purposeful rituals can help refocus your energies towards achieving personal goals. Scorecards provide a visual representation of your progress, making it easier to track, and reinforcing your motivation to continue. Rituals hold the power to transform mornings and evenings into meaningful hours, setting the pace for more engaging and productive days, while promoting healthy sleep patterns. Tackling the uneasiness that stems from uncertainty and aimlessness necessitates a conscious effort to set goals and track progress. Scorecards offer a simple and efficient technique to do just that. By listing your targets and their respective time frames, you create a tangible way to measure your accomplishments. The growing satisfaction you'll experience as the crosses tick up will solidify your determination to achieve your aspirations. Beyond tracking progress, a valuable approach to ensure success in life is to institute meaningful morning and evening rituals. These rituals help you make optimal use of your time while fostering a sense of well-being. Instead of spending your mornings mindlessly scrolling through social media, engage in more fulfilling activities like exercise or reading. By doing so, you establish a tone of productivity and conscientiousness for the rest of your day. Evening rituals are equally crucial, as proper rest affects your overall health and mental state. Incorporate habits such as meditation or self-reflection to declutter your thoughts before bed. Minimizing distractions and investing time in relaxation ensures a more restorative sleep. In summary, the implementation of scorecards and daily rituals can serve as powerful tools for focusing your journey and igniting personal growth. By dedicating time and energy to goal-setting and carefully curated routines, you'll find yourself more driven and content in navigating the chapters of your life. Embrace imperfection, achieve more. Facebook's core belief, "Done is better than perfect," is a powerful reminder that perfectionism can inhibit progress. High achievers must accept that 100% effort and success aren't always realistic. By allowing for occasional off days and taking smaller steps towards goals, momentum is maintained, and eventual success is far more likely. Embracing this mindset, pushing past the status quo, and making small adjustments to one's outlook can make great accomplishments attainable. Revisiting the year 2010, Facebook employees famously spray-painted a resonating message at their headquarters, "Done is better than perfect." This notion is something all of us striving for excellence should internalize. There are countless times when the quest for perfection stands in the way of progress. Naturally, if you possess an ambitious personality, you're all about optimum motivation and achievement. However, bear in mind that life isn't a constant uphill journey. There will be moments when you feel drained and incapable of delivering your best. At times like these, remember that reaching even a small portion of your goals gets you closer to ultimate success. Imagine setting an ambitious meditation goal of twice a day for 30 minutes. While commendable, life may throw curveballs that hinder your intention. Rather than giving up, scale back to a more achievable 20-minute session and maintain your forward momentum. The key takeaway is this: small steps accumulate. When you experience minor victories daily, you approach a tipping point that propels you towards your most significant aspirations. For instance, writing a book may initially appear unnerving, but if you commit to writing 500 words each day, you'll have completed a 45,000-word manuscript in just 90 days. Embracing the right mindset can turn anything possible. It's about making minor adjustments while breaking free from the status quo and relentlessly pursuing what truly matters to you.
We all deserve to live a life that is true to our passions, aspirations, and authentic selves. In Design Your Future, Dominick Quartuccio provides a practical and engaging guide on how to break away from predictability and limiting beliefs to build the life you've always dreamt of. By consciously choosing to awaken, disrupt, and design your life, you can overcome your fears, develop stronger connections with your future self, and put into practice daily habits that lead to lasting fulfillment. Embrace change, unleash your potential, and remember that the decision to create a better future starts with you.